The F-2 is gotta be one of the hardest planes for Gaijin to actually balance properly. So the F-2 has arrived in WarThunder, and it is already, in my opinion, at an interesting spot. Sitting at 13.7, it can get down here to 12.7, and at 12.7 this thing is going to absolutely dominate everything. So if you guys are not already aware, the F-2 has arrived in WarThunder in the Japanese air tree. It's a very fun upgraded F-16, and honestly, my takes on it are, well, it's going to be a nightmare in the future for Gaijin to fully balance. Armed with 4 of the AAM-4, which is an upgraded AIM-120, and 4 of the AAM-3, which is an upgraded AIM-9M, it has some very good weaponry. Now, if you guys are thinking, why is this at 13.7? Well, I've come to the conclusion is for a couple reasons. One, it lacks the HMD, doesn't have a head-mounted display, so no HMS for its missiles, or no way to really off-bore sight. And then it only has 8 missiles, but only carries 4 of the Fox 3s, 4 of the active radar homing missiles. Well, that's good and all, but I really think Gaijin is going to come to the conclusion that this aircraft is, well, too low. But the issue is, if they move it up, it's definitely going to have issues. Simply stating, it cannot go up against a Su-30 or an F-15E or a Eurofighter or a Rafale reasonably. I mean, it's a good aircraft. I do think it's a very fun aircraft to play, and it is a great top-tier option for Japan. But it just isn't going to be competitive against those top-tier aircraft because it lacks, an HMD, and it lacks additional active radar homing missiles. It'd have to get either new active radar homing missiles, which I'm not even sure if it carries, or get maybe access to electronic countermeasures. But until that happens, Gaijin is stuck leaving it slightly beneath top tier. You'll still see top tier, and you can still do stuff against top tier aircraft, but I think if you were all the time only seeing 14.0 lobbies, it'd be a different story. I do think the F-2 is fine where it's at now. I'm just assuming that later on, once, a few months from now, a lot of people are going to start complaining, especially since we're still only a few weeks after the update. People are probably still grinding for this aircraft. So it kind of just depends on however Gaijin is going to fully come to later on. But I want to know what your guys' thoughts are down below in the comments. And I do want to emphasize, I'm not saying the F-2 is a bad aircraft. I'm not saying it's a great aircraft. It is a very fun aircraft at the BR that's at right now. I don't think it needs to go up in BR, and I don't think it needs to go down in BR. It does carry good weapons, which already makes it a really great option, especially if it gets down tier to 12.7. But it doesn't have the systems that allow it to be super competitive at top tier, making an aircraft that I really don't think should ever see higher than 13.7. But Gaijin really just needs to rework the BRs in general. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure to join the Discord link down below in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.